You see that? The only team to hold Wisconsin to a negative hitting percentage. Out the middle, Carter Booth. Nothing he can do to stop that.
So her only shot was to hit crossbody towards, the right back position.
And try to find a way to beat these teams.
Well, teams coached by Adam Hughes do not give up, that's for certain. Always play with a level of tenacity that people really respect. Look right there, tremendous effort.
Again, Maryland's block was a little bit iffy, but great job on Spawn for chasing that ball down.
Racehorse Firehouse volleyball, the first to 15. Robinson on the slide, and this time she delivers.
Solo, Carter Booth.
That back row attacker wants to take this ball, making the slight adjustment to step into the line of approach and then gets those hands over to form a wall for the stuff.
Outside hitter, Alonzo Corcelis. And we'll set for Smrek. And it's in the back court, point for the Badgers.
She's also really had a great, strong season so far. She's some really high hitting numbers.
And Iowa back in front after Buettner's kill. Sydney Dennis with the service. And there's Devin Robinson, and that is inside the back line for a kill for Robinson.
Deep in the shot, really challenging, not only the court, but the block as well. So seeing the defense in the back row.
It doesn't get much cleaner than that, going 3 for 5 already. Wisconsin has to find a way to slow down their offense.
Here's Smrek off of the bump set, and she terminates.
Win over Northwestern, one of the leaders in the country in that category. She will be set a lot. Temi Thomas-Ilara getting the first swing for the Badgers and the first point.
Gulje Guchtikin will get this match underway, serving for Wisconsin, and here we go.
One of the keys for Wisconsin is on defense. They cannot be hesitant with all these players shifting around. Somebody's got to commit, because that's one thing they did not do well against Purdue Friday night. And Franklin here just goes right through the seam of that block out of.
Hamill, the server. Towers, you're meeting the Wisconsin block in the first match of your career.
Anna Smrek getting those hands pressed up and over. Wisconsin now up 6 here in set 2.
Utter domination from the Badgers. A 4-0 run right now. They won the first set 25-18. They lead this 20-7. And Booth makes it 21. From Izzy Ashburn just to touch it up to her middle, and Carter Booth.
Michigan sent back again.
Who's going to look at that one again? Smrek and Crawford, and the outside hand of Crawford is the one that.
And here's Crawford. Good block. Carter Booth off to a hot start. Temi Thomas-Ilara with the first one, and then Carter Booth with the second one for the Badgers.
Which has seen its fair share of ranked teams of late. Badgers predominantly in the red. White uniforms predominantly on top here for Ohio State. Emily Longdot into the teeth of the Wisconsin block.
Came close in a couple of sets last night at Northwestern as we are underway on this Saturday night. McSweeney has her first attack blocked right there in the middle. The Minnesota transfer, Carter Booth.
Fieldhouse getting loud as Rutgers will look to tie early in the first set. Ashburn prevents the overpass. Crawford in the front court of Rutgers.
Base. Typically that could be a violation if she's a back row setter, but tonight she's got the freedom, goes up, sets up Crawford, great kill.
After getting that first point. Kept alive, somehow sent over by Torres. And slammed down by Carter Booth.
A key part of the starting rotation for Illinois, and again, no Caleb Burbage. Where are the points going to come from?
Caroline Barnes serves for Illinois. There's Anna Smrek, the 6'9" middle.
Greeted by the chant of Civ from the Wisconsin student section, and Anna Smrek gets the kill out of the middle.
Set, but a nice pass in system right on top of the setter's head.
And we've seen Anna Smrek.
To first serve, Gooch to kick will lead us off. There's the big block of the Badgers. And again, tip defended. Right on cue, Carter Booth.
And Taylor Anderson gets us started. And the first ball goes to Franklin, dug by Chloe Chacoin. And the libero Skimmerhorn runs it down. And free ball for Izzy Ashburn, and Carter Booth puts it down for Wisconsin.
3-match losing streak. Mac Pedraza backs it. Weatherington trying to go off speed, but the block leader in the Big Ten, third in Division I, Carter Booth right there.
Goochtikin back to serve. For the back row, Raiola, and the solo stop by Crawford.
A system situation, it's going to be hard for the setter to push it anywhere except the back.
So much success with to start the season. Moved away from that, went to the 5-1 over the last 3 because of those injuries. Nebraska's Lindsey Krause still out as we're underway in Lincoln. Free ball over. Riley goes behind her to Beeson, the tip. Another free ball opportunity here for Nebraska. Riley to Beeson again. That time the swing up by Rodriguez, but the kill on that left side, and the swing goes to, I believe that was Timmy Thomas-Ilara with the kill.
Freshman had such a hot start to her career. A powerful finish.
Even a little bit more to relieve some of that pressure off that left side pin. Right now they're doing pretty well with Franklin scoring.
Colvin, what an athletic move. Gets it over. Anderson to Chacoin, a blast, but picked up by the Badgers. And then it is Franklin putting it away.
Gigi back there doing her thing, making sure her platform is down.
It'll be Sam Sire, the senior outside hitter. Maryland's offensive star to serve it away. Pass near side, and Robinson sends it down. Wisconsin on the board first.
Serve here by Elena Johnson. Middle and Booth again. Can't go to the left side. Dug out in the back row by Orzo. Franklin delivers off the block.
Sarah Franklin is able to tool off of the block and put the ball down.
Better pass. Hamill back to Smrek. No doubter. There's Hannah.
Johnson loves. She's 6'9", so she can go up and over the blockers in front of her.
Here's Franklin. Set from Alonzo Corsellis. Virgil touches it first. And as Smrek went in for it again. Trying to go, but blocked at the net. Timothy Thomas-Ilara and Cece Crawford.
Really athletic, but the Badgers, it looked like they were expecting it. They were
For her second kill of the night, and Buettner carrying a very heavy load. Already over 600 swings on the year. And Devin Robinson earns the overpass. And the tap for Crawford is inside the line. And because of the injuries to MJ Hamill and Devin Robinson, she shows off this whistling serve. And it earns a free ball for Wisconsin. And it's Franklin putting that down.
At the service line, something she didn't do as a libero growing up in Turkey. Mosier tracks it down, looks to Nunji, and that is blocked. This team is scary.
As you see right there, she dropped her left hand. Really important for these middle blockers. Not only are they going up and over.
And 12 digs. Badgers get the first point. Ojo got that dig for Wisconsin. Now Indiana sets across and into the block it goes.
Since that Purdue match is Orjol is back to wearing that libero.
Even when she's pushed off.
Second in the Big Ten in assists per set last year as a freshman. Franklin getting another look. She takes some heat off. Carlson. And a vicious strike by Robinson.
Northwestern and Wisconsin is underway in Evanston. Our first look at Temi Thomas-Ilara. She rolls it to the back row. Back set, here's Randorf into a block, where number one recovers. Cross court and in, finding it is Devin Robinson. Wisconsin strikes first.
A serve from Orzel. Nice receive, and here's Murray sent back by Wisconsin. Just trying to keep it going. They let Arizona back into it last night.
Ilara, nice dive. Orzel pops it up, and Robinson almost got it back there.
Wisconsin wants a lift.
Robinson back over the top. And a Grieve now set back. And Carter Booth yet again.
It's the second block of the night.
Tops of the Big Ten, kills, points per set. Talked with her at Pass and Serve today about the responsibility of being the primary focus for a young freshman setter. As you see CeCe Crawford.
Kills that she can provide on that right side antenna.
Gültekin on the serve and the ace for Gülce Gültekin, the sophomore from Turkey, her 27th ace of the season.
You watch the serve. Notice the float movement on the serve. Right in between the seam of two Iowa players.
Dierstad back now for the Scarlet Knights. Left side, Gültekin, Ashburn set for Franklin. A kill for Franklin.
Ashlyn King for the Vols. And Franklin with the kill.
Kill number one for the Big Ten's kill leader in terms of kills per set. Raina Terry coming in with 267 total, as well as 4.6 kills per set to this match. Those also ranked 9th and 10th responsibly.
Gültekin with another serve. Sire kept alive by Orzel. Now the roll shot from Franklin finds some space.
Ashburn, really great aggressive swing down that line from side.
Out of Turkey on a 2-0 run. McKenna Woofer is housed by who else but Sarah Franklin.
Maybe not worth it right now.
So Yulia Orjo straight down on the ace. 9 kills, hit .571 with 9 blocks. In that thrilling 5-setter against Nebraska a week ago that ultimately went the Huskers' way.
Pass by Franklin, they run the middle, touched by Smrek, not down. Swiping it off the block, is it out? No, it's down, the block by Wisconsin.
Hudson is rejected. Booth. Robinson in on the stop.
Gunter overpass. Sydney Bryant tries to roll it down, and there's Booth.
Yeah, we definitely see the height that preseason, and that's what preseason is for, to work out those kinks. But I'm excited to see them kind of get that together.
Again, the wall by the Badgers.
Watch, the timing is impeccable. The press. Oh.
Tried to swipe it off the block, but nothing doing. The Badgers put it down.
Much as possible. With Carter Booth, who's 6'7", and Anna Smrek, who's 6'9", they are an absolute.
Here's the freshman, Ramsey Gary. It's been a great libero for the Hoosiers this season, and Smrek again, another kill for her.
very good jouster, very good blocker. Carter Booth, Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week. And an ace out of the timeout for Wisconsin.
For Wisconsin to pull through with the ace as well.
For Hamill, and a shoulder injury for Robinson. And that's down for Gutstekin. The service ace. Wisconsin. But the serving has picked up. It started with Smrek, and Gutstekin adds on to make it a 4-point lead.
A second look, not an official challenge. That was just a second look, and just like
1.53's the transfer from Minnesota. Badgers back in front 4-3. And again, Wisconsin's defense comes through.
Gives the Badgers because the Hoosiers are able to get a nice outside attack to Avery Tatum.
To keep leading her so she has that full arm swing.
And the slide seems like a good way to get that kind of middle going when they're still working on having a dynamic kind of swing and offense too. Up the middle, Smrek with power.
And to the setter, always in the back row. MJ Hamill checks in, and a Smrek checks in as well. They got a big block up front. You take a look.
Here at Welsh Ryan to see the #1 team in the country come to Evanston.
They are no secret to large crowds as Franklin with an easy kill. Volleyball record itself at 17,000 fans as you get another look.
That's their first block of the afternoon. They'll go back to Murray and sent back once again.
Caroline Crawford. Feliciano Vieira. And that one is going to go to Wisconsin. Carter Booth.
MJ Hamill, again, part of that two-server attack, or two-setter attack, back to serve for Wisconsin, and now pumps it a bit long.
Scored 5 straight to end it, and now they've scored 25, now 26 of the last 32 points here at North Carolina. Played 7 matches there.
Getting one there. Rutgers and Ashburn now for the Badgers. Gutstekin bumps it for Franklin, looking for another kill. A set here now to the left side was Hartman. Play still goes on. Smrek now finds the back court. A kill for Smrek again.
Franklin inside the 10-foot line. Another kill for Sarah Franklin.
As a volleyball player, but the Badgers covered it up.
And talking to Chris Thomas in our pre-production meeting, he said as long as they can keep the ball in play, they have a good chance to score against Wisconsin.
Chalk it up as a dig.
Melanie Schaffmaster back to serve, finds the line. This is the best serving team in the Big Ten, Minnesota. You can tell Wisconsin's feeling it. Carter Booth, that is why she is the best blocker in the league.
Allie Hornung will try to put the service pressure on for Purdue. Hamill for Smrek, and she finds the back corner.
Tied for 3rd right now with Purdue in the conference at 10-5. And everybody chases the 2 front-runners here, the Badgers and Nebraska. And how about that? Booth and Orjo up front.
I put myself in their shoes.
That's right.
Skipper Horn off the tape. And Sarah Franklin, how did she see that spot?
Is 6'7". That alone just gives Brian a little bit of trouble out there.
And a service ace, courtesy of Yulia Orzel.
That block for the middle blocker to come over and find her.
Easy pickings for Franklin.
It's fun.
Exactly what we want.
Ace! Backline! Big point for the Badgers.
Going in at the net, Ramsey dig. Booth is able to get it over, and a kill for the transfer.
That's in for Yulia Orjol. An ace for the Badger libero.
Ball is going to go all the way out, but then it just happens to drop. It's so awesome. And for
Been at about half her kill number from last year. And that's down for a service ace.
She doesn't have to be relied on as much. It also helps when the serve.
She was in a boot last time, but coming off her strongest match of the season, 7 kills, no errors, hitting over 500. As Illinois somehow keeps that up, and Wisconsin makes them pay for falling into disarray.
Give that block to Franklin. Wisconsin's defense, they've doubled up on their opponents in blocking and hitting percentage.
Fantastic today.
This serve so perfectly placed over the shoulder of these passers, but dropping it.
Crowd here at the Fieldhouse rising to its feet. Oh! They do call it in.
Guchtikin, the server for Wisconsin, goes. My guess is it's going to be to Londot.
Oh. It goes over the end line.
Morbitzer and Hoffman. Take a look at this serve right in the middle. And
Hamill again from the line. Tried the strong tip. Met at the net by Franklin and Crawford. Another one for Wisconsin. 12-3 now.
As it's 15-6 Badgers, there's an ace for CC Crawford.
Especially when you got a 6'9" player up there, it becomes a little bit more difficult.
The TV angle doesn't do it justice, just how physical of a player.
Missed 3 matches with the shoulder. This is her 4th match back. Chacoin, Guchtikin there. And Franklin cross court, dug by Skimmerhorn. Hudson out of system. Franklin across the double block.
With that tiebreaker taking the season series. Ashburn gets it into play in set 2. And Wisconsin starting off with the denial of Florida's Myers.
So it won't be easy for the 15 and 11 Terrapins. Bryant blocked down. Let's go for it again. And there she is once again, Booth.
There's more damage. I mean, how do you return that? You don't.
Watch this placement. That is impossible. She's going cross.
I try to boost up that confidence a little bit more. Give them another chance.
Ace! That's a couple Nebraska has watched fall, and they are painting some corners.
Crawford serves it up. 7. Trying to get it across court, but blocked at the net. Booth.
And that is the sealer with an ace for Yulia Orgel. Now officially 18 straight set wins, 23 consecutive Big Ten wins. Yulia Orgel with the sealer on the service ace for Wisconsin.
And Orgel, one that just took on the libero jersey this season as they had to move some pieces around as Temi Thomas-Ailara stepped on the court.
And Ashburn does it again. On fire from the service line.
Wisconsin 4 blocks compared to 0 for the Illini, and add an ace for Sarah Franklin, who's become Anderson goes to Chacoin. Wisconsin looking to get Robinson going, has not registered a kill just yet, but she will make the stop defensively for you.
Booth, a transfer from Minnesota last season, was a first-team All-Big Ten selection, decided to take her talents to Madison.
I'm sure Madison right now is just absolutely grateful for the fact that she's here.
Gunter overpass Bryant. That one blocked down. Maryland, another chance at it. Bryant, the long swing. Set up Booth, barely got a piece of it, but she put it into the donut.
The tiniest margin of error, especially on a topspin. So why are topspins so hard and so inconsistent, unless you're doing it?
Service, ace, CC Crawford.
Inside set to Raina Terry. You see her coming in. She's trying to hit line.
This is a rotation. Wisconsin feels like it can go on a run. There it is.
Bird is no stranger to this back baseline, and serving these aces up, was a serving specialist for many years.
Right now, they definitely need to clean up their passing right now. Try to get Anastasia Russ involved as well.
Russ tried to get involved, but it was Booth once again, the third block